The biggest challenge in creating a marketing strategy and growth plan for your business is the context. I mean, the industry in which you're operating, the stage of your company, and the way customers buy your products. So all these things matter. Usually when we come across terms like digital marketing, brand marketing, performance marketing, these are very generic terms, right? Usually, if you keep these things in mind, for example, if you just observe how your customers buy your product and devise your marketing strategy accordingly, your conversion rates, your resonance with the customers will be way higher. People will not feel that you're selling something. There will be a natural pull, right? I'll give you an example. Usually when you sell some high ticket items, right? When I say high ticket items, highly complex products like high-end consulting, even a manufacturing product, not a normal product, a very complex product or service. I usually give this example: real estate, a 2 crore, 3 crore worth of apartment. It's highly complex, right? It's high ticket size, highly complex purchase. People don't know much about the intricacies of buying a home, right? Even when it comes to car or lot of investment products, it's highly complex. What happens in this case is when your product or service is highly complex, priced high, usually people take more time to buy. It means high sales cycle, right? You can observe this. I've personally observed this in lot of cases. In lot of you as a person, marketing or salesperson or an entrepreneur sitting inside the company, you will realize this. Sometimes you may get a sale or sales happening very quickly, customers entering into your funnel and buying your product. But what happens when I say high sales cycle, it's from the customer angle also. The moment they think they wanted to buy something and they close a purchase, this time, the length of this particular sales period is usually high, right? We don't even know. They start researching, initiating some conversation inside their friend circle, doing a lot of reading, blogging, educating themselves on various things, visiting your company's website without you even knowing about it. So these things happen. They follow your company's social media handle, they follow the competition, they follow certain influencers to get educated about financial services. So all these things happen, and that forms the sales cycle. Usually companies measure sales cycle purely from the date of customers registering a lead in their funnel and the date where they close a sale. So that's not actual sales cycle. That's when we make a mistake, right? In making your marketing process more buyer-centric. So the reason why I say this is because if you understand the process in which the customers go through in the entire buying journey, you will be able to adapt your marketing strategy based on that. For example, in highly complex purchases, I've realized people do a lot of research. It means as a company, you can educate the customers. Usually, we create content marketing strategy, right, for the company. It is not about selling the product. When the customers are in the early stage of buying something, they don't even look at ads, right? They want to know more about that particular category. I mean, if it is cars, they will go and check reviews of various cars. I mean, all the specifications of it, the technical elements involved in it. In some cases, the budget. In most of the cases, budget, safety, all those things, right? If you educate the customer at that buying stage, you are entering into their ecosystem. right? You're naturally entering into their ecosystem. So education is the number one strategy in marketing strategy. It can be your number one marketing strategy when you sell something complex. Even if you could be a B2B manufacturing firm selling something, manufacturing and even service firm selling something which is highly complex, right? The more complexity you have in the product or service, it gives you an opportunity to educate their customers and earn their trust and affinity well in advance, right? So that's one thing, education. Number two, the more complex the product or service is, higher the need for relationship building, right? For example, Salesforce is a SaaS company, but their ticket size is so high, right? So they don't just rely on educating the customers, running some ads. In most of the cases, they don't even depend on running ads to generate their business, right? They sell purely based on education and mostly by relationships. Relationships can happen one-on-one. It can happen through workshops and a lot of things like that. It means you have to stay closer with their customers so that naturally in highly complex products, customers will have a lot of queries. So if you solve them on a one-on-one basis, you have an opportunity to crack the deal. I mean, even before that, you build trust, right? You build trust and have an opportunity to crack a sales deal, right? So that's the rule. Education and relationships when it comes to highly complex products and services. You create content having this mindset in mind. You build your strategy based on this in mind. What happens in some cases, you run some ads, you sell some complex products, create content, run some ads. At the back end, you don't have an effective sales team which can handle this complex, and your sales team market knowledge, product knowledge it has to be superior when you sell something highly complex. That's another thing which I have observed. You might have also observed as a customer, when you try to buy some complex products, the sales team is not so efficient. They were not able to answer a lot of your queries. They take a lot of time. On the other hand, if you have a sales team as an entrepreneur who thinks and behaves like an expert, a trusted advisor, customers will trust your brand, right? It automatically helps them to remove all the mental blocks. If you remove all the mental blocks inside the customers when you sell highly complex products, you're opening your door, naturally opening the door to close the deal, right? That's what I wanted to share.